Next up, we got Maylene, the fighting type gym leader of Veilstone City, which is why Shaman is in the lead. Although, I still have to be careful since her team has some good type coverage. Well, I could have led with Cresselia, but I already know what Maylene's lead Pokemon is. I believe it's Metachan. So yeah, Cresselia can't really do much to a Metachan. But still, even though it's pretty frail, hopefully I can one-shot it with Air Slash, because if not, then I'm liable to take a super effective move to the face. I'm not really sure what moves Metacham knows, but I do know that it has some moves that are super effective on Shaman. Well, it's all a matter of whether or not Air Slash decides to connect. Okay, good, Air Slash connects. Well, if I don't kill it, then I can still hope for a flinch, since Air Slash now has a 60% chance of flinching thanks to Serene Grace. Okay, good, Metacham goes down. Alright, one down, 5 to go. Who's next? Infernape? For this one, I'm gonna go with Palkia. I could have gone with Cresselia, but I'm pretty sure Palkia is slightly faster than Cresselia. And for that matter, I'm pretty sure Infernape's gonna outspeed Cresselia, so Palkia it is. Now, does this thing know Fake Out? Because if so, then that's kind of annoying. Okay, if it did know Fake Out, then it probably would have used it. So I assume that it doesn't know Fake Out. Oh well. Okay, should go down to Surf because its defenses aren't all that good. And down it goes. Yeah, so no chance. Alright, next Pokemon. Gallade. Let's see now. How about I go with Shaman? I was thinking about going with Giratina to focus on Gallade's weaker physical offense, but I still want to spread the experience points around, so I'll have Shaman take on Gallade. Well, I assume it's going to survive Air Slash since its special offense is a lot better than its physical offense. Well, if that does happen, then I don't know what moves this Gallade can possibly go for. Alright, Deep in the Red. Okay, that's going to trigger its ability, but I'm not really sure if that's going to matter because, yeah, Maylene just used a Full Restore. So I assume Air Slash is going to put Gallade's HP back to where it was just a few seconds ago, and I guess we'll see if it's going to be faster after that speed boost. If so, then once again, I don't know what moves this Gallade can possibly go for. Oh, I'm still faster. Okay, unfortunately, it couldn't get full use of that speed boost. Oh well. Okay, next Pokemon. Toxicroak. Okay, that's something that Cresselia can handle, so I'm going to set it in. Now, I'm not really sure if I'm going to outspeed Toxicroak, since I don't quite recall Cresselia's speed by heart. Well, if it has something that could threaten Cresselia, then hopefully I can take it. Oh, I'm going first. Okay, that's good. Okay, no Patea Berry. What about Focus Sash? Is it holding a Focus Sash? Nope, no Focus Sash. Okay then, Toxicroak goes down thanks to its quadruple weakness to Psychic type attacks. Machamp? Well, okay, I guess I'll keep on going with Cresselia. Now I assume it's going to go for... Yep, I figured as much. The last time I fought this thing, it used Protect, and then it poisoned itself with the Toxic Orb, so I assume it's going to do the same thing it did before. Oh, it's a Flame Orb this time. Okay. It's burned, so that way it can trigger its Guts ability. But since it's so slow, it's not going to attack me at all. Well, its defenses could be better, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not going to survive the Psychic. If so, then I don't know what other moves it knows besides Protect. And down goes Machamp, which only leaves her ace Pokemon, Lucario. First one, I'm going to go with Giratina. Why Giratina and not Heatran? Well, for starters, I'm not really sure if Heatran is going to outspeed Lucario, and if you remember, I did say that Lucario gets adaptability in this game, since that's the ability of Mega Lucario. And if Heatran gets hit with a fighting move, then I'm pretty sure that's going to kill Heatran, and I don't want that to happen. So, Giratina it is. Okay, hopefully I can one-shot this thing. If not, then, well, I don't know what moves this Lucario knows. Okay, good. Lucario goes down one hit. Well, its defenses could be better, so yeah, it's only fitting that it goes down one hit. Okay, anything interesting you're gonna say? I don't think so. Good observation. Okay, next person I'm gonna face is Crash Awake. Yeah, I'm gonna go one-on-one with him, and I don't mean in a wrestling match. Yeah, sure, why not? New water type moves under their belts. I don't know about that because to me, all water moves are the same. Okay, Shaman stays in the lead because I believe Crash Awake leads with a Quagsire. I thought he was going to lead with Politoed because back when I fought him at the gym, the sprinkler system in his gym acted as rain, so yeah, you would think that Politoed would be his lead Pokemon because, well, the rain's going to benefit his entire team. So I'm going with Giga Drain because, well, I don't think I need to go overboard with Seed Flare because Quagsire doesn't have any stats over 100, so I think I'm safe going with Giga Drain. And Quagsire goes down. And it's not even holding the Rindo Berry. Why? Next Pokemon, Sharpedo. I'm thinking Palkia for this. Well, Sharpedo is holding the Focus Sash. I'm pretty sure it knows an Ice-type move, so yeah, I don't want to expose Shaman to that. So Palkia it is. Well, for starters, it's holding a Focus Sash, so that way it can survive a fatal hit, and also trigger its ability Speed Boost. So yeah, unfortunately, it's going to survive this Thunderbolt. Well, when it does survive, I don't know what moves this Sharpedo knows. Well, whatever it has, I'm pretty sure it's not going to threaten Palkia in any sort of way. Okay, there's the Focus Sash, and what's Sharpedo gonna do? Crunch? Alright, how much is that gonna do? Okay, I don't think that was a whole lot of damage. Okay, there's that Speed Boost, but unfortunately it's gonna go to waste because Crash Awake just used the full restore. Well, if anything, maybe Quagsire should have been holding a Rindo Berry so that way it could at least do something instead of dying in one hit. Yeah, Sharpedo, it's holding a Focus Sash so that way it could get a Speed Boost, but unfortunately it's not going to go first because, yeah, it's really frail. And just like that, Sharpedo goes down. Alright, next Pokemon, Gyarados. Well, I don't see any reason why I should switch, so I'm going to keep Gyarados in. Now, I'm not really sure what moves this Gyarados knows, so hopefully Palkia can take whatever Gyarados has to throw at it. If I were to take a wild guess, maybe Outrage or something. If so, then yeah, that could possibly threaten Palkia. But on the other hand, it probably has a lot of water moves on it. Oh, what a Focus Sash? Okay, I did not see that coming. Okay, what's gonna do? Dragon Dance? Hopefully I'm faster, because if not, then this could be potentially dangerous. Oh, okay, I'm still going first. But on the other hand, I was assuming that Crash Awake was going to use another full restore, but it looks like he didn't do that. Oh well. Alright, next Pokemon, Poliwrath. How about I let Shaman handle this one? I can go with either Seed Flare or Air Slash. Well, since Seed Flare has more power, let's see if I can one-shot this thing with Seed Flare. Okay, good. For a second, I thought it missed. Now, I'm not really sure if Poliwrath's stats got modified in this game because, yeah, as I learned, it doesn't have any stats over 100. Okay, good. Poliwrath goes down one hit. Okay, after Shaman gains a level, what is the next Pokemon? Floatzel? Okay, hopefully I'm faster because, yeah, Floatzel is pretty fast and, yeah, I'm pretty sure it has an Ice-type move on it. Okay, looks like I'm going first. Well, if I were to take a wild guess as to what Ice-type move it has, maybe Ice Punch or Ice Fang. Okay, since Floatzel's defenses aren't all that good, Seed Flare is going to take it down in one hit. What the pointless critical hits. Okay, next Pokemon, Ludicolo. I think I should go with Dialga for this one. I'm pretty sure Ludicolo knows Ice Beam, and there's no way Sky Shaman could take that, so Dialga it is. Oh, we're down to we're down to Crash Awake's last Pokemon already. That was fast. Alright, let's see how much I could do with one Dragon Pulse. Ludicolo has pretty good special defense, so I'm banking on not a whole lot of damage. Oh wow, that was a lot of damage. Almost in the red. Rain Dance, I assume it's so that way it could be faster since I assume it has Swift Swim. Yep, looks like it has Swift Swim. Is he going to heal again? Okay, looks like he is. Well, with the Rain play, I don't know what moves this Ludicolo could possibly go for. If it goes for Ice Beam, then it's going to be neutral since Steel cancels out Dragon's weakness to Ice-type attacks. Okay, looks like Dragon Pulse is going to put its HP back to where it just was at. Oh wow, it did a little bit more damage than it did before. Okay, looks like I got a high damage roll this time around. Hydro Pump, well, even though it's raining, yeah, I don't think it's going to do that much because Dialga resists water-type attacks. Yeah, that was barely anything. And Ludicolo goes down. Well, actually, I was kind of scared for a second that maybe it would have Focus Blast because, yeah, something like that would have Focus Blast. Okay, looks like I got the victory over Crash Awake, so now it's time to move on. Okay, anything else you're going to say? Yeah, that is true. Okay, next trainer. Next up, we're taking on Riley, the sad trainer that specializes in attack. Now, I believe he leads with Absol, and I have nothing that's super effective on Dark types. So I'll just resort to Dialga's Dragon Pulse, and hope for the best. Well, the only good thing about Absol is its attack stat and nothing else. Otherwise, its defenses aren't all that good, and it's kinda slow. Now, if it does survive my Dragon Pulse, which I assume it won't, I don't know what it could possibly go for. Well, whatever it has, it probably doesn't have anything that's super effective on Dialga. Although if it does hit me, then it's going to do a lot of damage since, as I said, it has a very high attack stat. And it goes down one hit. Yeah, no surprise there. Okay, next Pokemon, Lucario. You know what? How about I risk it with Heatran? I think the level advantage is pretty good to the point where I think Heatran's going to be able to outspeed Lucario. Although if I'm wrong about this, then looks like I just made the biggest mistake of my life. Well, only one way to find out. Alright, good, I'm going first. Now, hopefully Lucario is not holding a Focus Sash, because if it is, then once again, I just made the biggest mistake in my life. Yeah, Lucario is kind of unpredictable. You don't know what kinds of moves it could have. Alright, good, it goes down one hit. Alright, what is the next Pokemon after Heatran gains a level? It is Ursaring. For this one, I'll go with Palkia. I don't have anything that's good against normal types, so I might as well go with the next best thing. Palkia Spatial Rend. Let me guess, it's going to use Protect, right? So that way it can trigger the Toxic Orb? Yep, I figured as much. I'm no stranger to this kind of combo. Yeah, I remember all those years ago, back in my Diamond game, back in the Battle Tower, I teamed up with Riley. Ursaring poisoned itself so that way it could trigger its Guts ability, or Quick Feet ability. Personally, I prefer Guts because that's going to make it so that way Ursaring's going to hit a lot harder. Quick Feet, on the other hand, well, Ursaring is slow, so I don't think Quick Feet's going to benefit Ursaring that much. And it goes down one hit. Well, then again, Ursaring's defenses could be better. Alright, next Pokemon, Salamence. Okay, I'll go with Dialga, even though I can stay in with Palkia. But I think Dialga can do the job just as good as Palkia can. Now, hopefully I go first, because if not, then I don't know what moves this Salamence knows, and, well, for all I know, maybe it could have Earthquake or something. Okay, good, I'm going first. Now, hopefully it goes down to its Dragon Pulse. I have Snap on Dragon Pulse, and the Adamant Orb raises the power of Dragon-type moves, as well as Steel-type moves. Alright, good, Salamence goes down one hit. Okay, next Pokemon, Metagross. Once again, I'm going to risk it with Heatran since, well, the level advantage is pretty good, so hopefully I can outspeed Metagross, because if not, then looks like Heatran could take a potential Earthquake to the face. Especially since Metagross hits a lot harder than Lucario can. Okay, good, I'm going first. Okay, it's all a matter of whether or not Flamethrower takes down Metagross in one hit. If not, then maybe I can hope for a burn. Okay, good. Metagross goes down in one hit. Alright, what is Riley's last Pokemon? It is Slaking. Well, there are only two things noticeable about Slaking. It's really high attack stat, and it's not so impressive special defense. And you bet your ass I'll be focusing on its not so impressive special defense. Okay, can I take it down one hit with Spatial Rend? If not, then I don't know what moves this Slaking knows, and I'm kind of afraid to find out. And since Slaking has a lot of HP, that bar is going to go down pretty slowly. Okay, hopefully it doesn't survive in the reds. Alright, good. Slaking goes down in one hit. So that means I won't have to take any moves from that thing. Yeah, I will admit, Riley's a pretty tough competitor since a lot of his Pokemon hit pretty hard. Okay, what about it? Yeah, maybe we could have met somewhere else. Alright, I'm done here, so see you next time for more battles.